And how is it going, everyone? Welcome to Inertia, which is a game that is self-explaining. Sadly, the sound is not self-explaining because for some reason there is no music in the main menu, so you have this sound effect. So I have no idea if the sound is gonna be fine or not, but well, let's find out. Official DM. Official speedrun and UGC. I have no idea what UGC is, but oh, user generated content? Maybe? That will make sense. I don't know why you will pick, will you put UGC? Maybe something like community levels. Alright, well, let's go for the official. The tutorial, well, sure, why not? I mean, what about a tutorial for the music though? Is there really no music at all? Like, maybe it's not disabled in the options, right? No, there is music. You can barely hear it. I mean... Can you hear that? Well, the thing is, as soon as I alt-tab, the music disappears, but I think, well, alright. It's a little bit quiet. Sure, whatever. U per second. I'm not a physics expert. What's that unit? Is that newtons or something like that? This level becomes... okay, sure. Zip line. Wall running. Wait, where am I supposed to go? Launch pad elevator. Right. But... you can double jump by pressing spacebars and then spacebar again while it's in the air for... okay, yeah, that's normal. Though I think that sometimes... yeah, you don't double jump much if you are falling, it seems. Like, if you are going down, your jump sucks, but if you go up, it does work. Well, the problem is, how do I go back? Oh, maybe where it says elevator. Might be. Damn, they weren't joking. That's a very... okay, so I guess I should do this one by one, or... oh no, I think this is a screen where you just can go anywhere. Well, that's a weird tutorial. Flamethrowers. I have a weapon, or does that mean that I have to dodge them? They're gonna make me... well, what happens if I get burned? Okay, well, now we know what happens when you get burned. Damn, that was very fast. So, wall running, sliding, and teleporters. So what's wall running? I mean, well, I know what wall running is, but... sprinting along the side of the wall, pressing space bar to jump up, followed by A or D. The sprint keys. What sprint keys? You mean A and D? Okay. A little bit weird though. I'm not sure which side I should be looking at. Seems that it stops very fast. Like, I understand pressing A against the wall if that's the direction, but it seems a little bit weird, right? Well, it seems that it works that way. But, alright. How do I get out of here, though? Oh, with R you can reset, that's cool. Every game like this that is so short level should have a fast reset with R. So there is sliding, and there is spinner, and then teleporters. I don't know why they are so far away from each other, though. What's the point of that? I as well just put them one against the other. So how do I slide? Control doesn't work. Q. I think if I can change that key, I will do it, because Q, like, yeah, control seems way more comfortable for that. Or at least that's something that I had ever since, you know, I play Warframe a lot, and Control is, I'm pretty sure, the default, you know, the default key to do that. Q seems very uncomfortable to even press. So what's this spinning thing? Okay, I'm assuming that the spinners kill you. And what about launchpad? Well, as suspected. To use a zipline, you must move towards it and hold W. If you let go W, you will fall off. Okay. And this goes to the teleporter below, it seems. I still don't know what 650 means, because that's not... Is that the speed? No, the acceleration, right? I don't know what it is. You cannot pass through the green doors? What happens if I do? Oh, well, you can pass. Alright, well, cool tutorial, but how do I get out of here? Oh, I need to exit to menu, it's down here, right? There you go. Alright, that was a weird tutorial, but hey, it's better than nothing. I don't know if the sound was fine, it might have been a little bit loud, now that I think about it. I'm not sure. Then again, it's a game about parkour, it's not like the sound is particularly important. Okay, classics. What does classics mean? Alright. Well, at least there is definitely music here. So let's see. Damn it. I gotta say though that the graphics look quite cool, considering that it's just a game about parkour. It's always nice. Damn, I was getting faster there, I think. Every time that I jump I get faster? Like Mario? No, but Mario doesn't get faster, he gets to jump higher then. Okay. This might not be as easy as I thought it would. Because you start changing your speed very, very fast at some point. Like, look at that number up there. I'm still not sure if that's the acceleration or the speed, but it might be the speed. I don't know. It should be. It's just weird that it's so constant when it doesn't really feel like it's going that constant. I mean, well, it's not constant after a jump apparently. So I think it's not related to the jump, no, it is related to the jump. Right after a jump it gets higher. Alright. What I gotta keep in mind is that maybe I don't need to do it that fast. Like maybe I can just wait on a platform to keep going. Though I can imagine that some of the jumps will be impossible without getting all this momentum. Also, yeah, this is definitely not optimal at all, but you know, I don't wanna waste time on the first level. Yeah, it doesn't even tell you, it doesn't even have medals or anything like that. Let me see, the sound seems to be perfect. Well, not now that I alt tab, okay. Next level. Well, that's cool, it means that I can take all the time in the world I want for the levels. So there are leaderboards. Who cares about the leaderboards? Oh, this one is a lot more simpler, it seems. Oh. Damn it. You gotta take into account nice English. The way the double jump works is a little bit weird, and it's something that I remember reading in the reviews. The higher you are, the higher you can go with the double jump. But the lower you are, it will barely even feel like a jump. Don't know if that really makes sense. I mean, well, after all, it's not like you can double jump in real life, so who will you even ask? Oh, you never know. Like, you might be able to double jump if you use a jetpack, but will that even count as a double jump? It would seem like it's more like flying to me. Also, you know, this game in the graphic configurations, it had everything set to high with the exception of the what's the name? Of VSync. I don't know why so many games have VSync disabled by default. Like, I understand that it limits FPS and all of that, but you know. And some input delay shit. Damn, that was very close. But even then, it's like, you know, just feels like something that, to me, you know, not really that big of a difference, right? Because I'm pretty sure that even if you run at more than 60 frames per second, it's still something that, you know, you should more or less have no issue with, I think. I don't know, I never run anything at more than 60 frames per second. Well, I probably did, but it's not like you see a difference anyways in a monitor like this, so you know. Okay. I just gotta take it easy. There is no need to hurry. Why would I hurry? Just need to complete the level. Oh, well, see, that's, for example, that double jump. If it was any lower, it wouldn't even be. That's what those platforms do. It's a trapdoor. Yeah, it's a little bit weird to control the double jump. Also, do I have legs? Oh, I do! No, those are my hands, right? No, those are my hands, never mind. Damn it. That's something that I feel like a lot of FPSs don't give a shit about. Well, they don't need to be shooters. I mean, first-person games that don't really care about showing your character feet. I mean, obviously, in an FPS, like in an actual shooter, I think that looking at your own character feet will be the least thing that you will care about. I think that in a game about parkour and shit, it will be a nice little detail, I feel. I mean, I know that there are some big games that have it, like for example Dying Light, and I think Dead Island as well, but you know. No, actually, I'm not even sure if Dead Island has it. Though those two could be considered shooters in their own right, but they are more about parkour and melee combat than it is about shooting. But you know, I wish this ones at least had some feet. Damn, you have to jump very high after that. I wonder if it's related, like the amount of time that you need to wait for a jump is related to the height that you fall. Like for example here it's only a single jump, so I can jump immediately afterwards. But here, since I do a double jump, I don't think I can. Yeah, okay, that seems to be the case, doing a single jump instead of a double one. Well, it makes sense. If you fall from higher, your knees need more time to recover, I will assume. Well, obviously my character doesn't have knees, but I mean... Oh, I can wall? Oh, okay. Well, it said some walls will allow you to wall run. I'm assuming this is not one of them. Oh, that's a launch pad. Oh, that was an easy lift. Damn it. That's what I get for talking. God damn it. Sometimes it's a little bit hard though, like measuring how far you are from the next platform. Like sometimes they look so close and so other times, you know, like when they look close and it looks like you're gonna land, you are not really gonna land. Maybe I could change the FOV, but I don't even know if the field of view is an option in the game. Probably not. So the field of view, technically it should be bigger, right? If I want to avoid, you know, losing my perception, or I don't know. Nice. Finding your feet? You got an achievement called Finding Your Feet, ironically. I know, I didn't find them. I don't know what you're talking about. And the music is getting interesting. Like it's getting tough all of a sudden. Well, is it really getting tough? Yeah, kinda. Okay. That jump, I probably need all of the momentum. Like I shouldn't probably stop here in these platforms. Like I should keep going all the way forward. The issue is that to me it's pretty hard to do that. I feel like I need to watch down like this, because if I don't, it's just really hard to see where you're gonna land. Oh, for some reason I stopped there. But yeah, I think I need all of the speed accumulated from this. So I don't know why it stopped suddenly. I think I know why. It's because you kinda... I think you need to jump immediately after landing if you want to subsequently get faster, right? But a little bit hard. Gotta tell you that the jumps are not really as hard as they... as easy as they look. Okay, I know that a lot of these jumps... Oh, they're... Damn it. I didn't even see that. Though I'm assuming that if you're a speedrunner, you can probably cut, you know, straight to the launch button. You don't even need to use this. Damn it. Another important... No, never mind. No, but it seems that you accelerate less in the air as well. So if you don't have enough acceleration, you shouldn't jump, I think. I wonder, when it comes to field of view, right? Will making it... Wait, why will I need this for? I think I fucked up. I think that launch pad is literally there for speedrunners. It's not there for people that do it the other way. Because otherwise, that sends you nowhere. No, I think I just have to keep going forward. Oh. Damn it. There we go. Well, not yet. Careful. There you go. Good shit. Are those lasers bad? Oh, they are not lasers. It's a glass panel. That is just high tech. Alright. Oh, an elevator. Okay. Well, the good thing is that the music is pretty cool. No matter what game it is, if the music is cool, that's the most important part. Well, it's not the most important part, but it really helps. Ah, really? Damn it. I think in this case, what I will need to have bigger is the vertical FOV, but is there something like that? Well, I mean, I should check the options, but I mean, I don't know if there will be a way to do that in a game. Wait, what? Did I go the wrong side? I'm going the wrong side, right? Wait. Yeah, I was going the wrong side. Let me see about that vertical FOV, if it exists. Movement mode. Legacy. Strafe jumping. I don't know what strafe jumping is. Alright. No, there doesn't seem to be such a thing. FOV. It's okay. Who needs FOV anyways? So, I didn't see quite clear what my path is supposed to be here. I'm clearly not supposed to throw myself to the elevator, but then what? But it's the only place, right? Or am I missing something? No, I don't think I'm missing. Oh, I probably have to go down there. But isn't that where I started? Right? Like, am I not going the same shit I did before here? Yeah. Huh? I think this might be another episode of me being fucking blind. Maybe. Though I don't really... I mean, this thing being here tells me that this has to be the way. But once I reach this place, it's like a dead end. The only way that it seems that goes anywhere is here, but if you go up here, you go back, right? But if you go here, oh, up there. Damn, I didn't even see that. I guess I was blind after all. My bad, my bad. There's nothing there. Well, to be fair, I don't think it was that much about being blind and more about the exit being as shiny as, you know, a lot of things in the background. Where do I go here? I think that elevator here, right? Yeah. Oh, was I supposed to go up? No, I think this will do. Yeah, that will do. Yeah, I'm assuming that these are the kind of levels that have multiple paths. So normal people take one and speedrunners take the other one. I'm just kidding, speedrunners are normal people too, I guess. But you know, oh, those are the first wall run walls. It's a little bit weird the way it works though. Well, mostly because I'm still not sure if I'm supposed to hold the jump button or not. I'm not quite sure. I'm definitely not sure. Go up here. That was close. I can't believe I fucked that up. I pressed the double jump button for no reason there. Let me see if I do need the jump button here or not. No, you don't need the jump button. You just need to press the directional button that will go against the wall. In this case it will be D if you're using WASD. Well, or right if you're using a controller, though I can't imagine someone using a controller to play this game. I don't even know if controller is supported in the first place. I mean, after all, there don't seem to be many reasons to play an FPS with a controller. Well, except for those that have auto-aim, but that's on shooters. In games like this where there is nothing to shoot, there definitely wouldn't be any auto aim. Damn, what? How did I fail? I thought I landed in the platform. Whatever. Hey Tosk, how is it going? This game is about inertia. Which, by the way, since you're supposed to be an engineer, what does that unit on the top left mean? That, I'm assuming that's a mu, right? Like, I thought that it was newtons, but I don't think newtons will have any relevance here, right? Or will it? Like, isn't newtons to measure gravity? So why would I... Like, it wouldn't make any sense for it to be newtons. So what is it? Come on, you're the one that is an engineer here, not me. And no, I didn't learn that in high school, as you would expect. My high school was a little bit bad at teaching. I don't know? What you mean you don't know? You're an engineer, dude. Are you telling me that they also don't teach you that in an engineering career? Well, actually, that's something that I don't know. What are you actually studying, Tosk? Because I don't think that you graduated yet, right? Or did you? I honestly have no clue. I don't even know. I don't even remember how old you are either. I mean, I know that you're a little bit older than me, but not by that much. Maybe, but I'm too stupid. I mean, I'm also too stupid, so don't worry about that, but... Well, that's fucked up. There is a hole right next to that platform. That's where I fell. I didn't graduate yet. I think I will never do. Well, but the question is what you will never graduate from. What is it? Like system engineering or something like that? Like, what is the title in particular? So I definitely wouldn't blame you for not graduating. I mean, if I had done engineering, I can probably tell you that I wouldn't have finished it. So don't worry. Yes? Nice. Well, yeah, as I say, don't worry about not graduating, because honestly, I mean, at the end of the day, sure, in some places they can pay you more, but I don't think it's worth it. Like, I honestly don't think that finishing any university degree is worth it. It's just too much time and effort for something that doesn't seem to have very interesting rewards at the end. Well, especially here, right? Where, you know, you want to code, they don't necessarily need you to be an engineer. But you know, I mean, for example, my sister got the degree out of pride more than anything else. But you know, pride can be a very dangerous thing, you know. So you know. And the game gave me an achievement that is called You're a Natural. Yeah. So much of a natural that I don't even know what that unit means. Hey, are you there, Yami? Weren't you engineering too? Sorry, an engineer? Or something like that? What does that unit mean? How did you find this game? Oh, come on, bro. You know that every time that there is a big sale, in this case the summer sale, I always spend hours and hours searching for games. And this was clearly one of them. Like, come on, bro, you know me. My research every time there is a big Steam sale is not a joke. I actually do research of a lot of games. Hours and hours inverted into just looking for games. And this one was one of the games that was quite cheap and also seemed very interesting, so you know. I think it was like, what, 15 pesos or some shit like that. For those that use dollar units, that's around $0.15. Basically, every time that I mention peso, at least as of now, which is July of 2021, you usually need to divide, no, not divide, multiply the, no, you need to divide the pesos value by 100, and that will give you roughly the USA dollar value. If I say 15 pesos, you just need to do that divided by 100, and it's 0.15. So 15 cents, basically. But you know, it was an interesting opportunity. But you know, if you think that this game is a stone, I have an even more stone game that is just like this one. It's also a first-person parkour. Sort by ascending peso. That's not true. I actually sort by rating. And you know, this summer sale, it was actually a lot more work than previous summer sales, because in previous sales I basically just skimmed through them very fast, but in this sale I actually look at them carefully one by one. So I find a lot more games than last time. Anyways, how is it going, Yami? Hey, you haven't answered my question. What is that Mu unit up there? Like, come on, aren't you an engineer? Tell me what that unit means. I mean, as I said before, it can be newtons, because I'm pretty sure newtons is for gravity, right? Damn it. I don't know, you will tell me. Also, yeah, it is almost free, pretty much. When you look at it like that, it is pretty much a free game. It's an arbitrary unit? Really? Doesn't mean anything? Well, I'm assuming that here it means speed. If it's written like that in general, it means units. Oh, that's very interesting. I didn't know that. Thanks. I thought it was actually some physics units that I wasn't aware of, which is pretty possible because, as I said, physics in my high school was really bad. And I didn't have physics in university because I didn't do engineering, so you know. But yeah, thanks for the data. Well, it's I'm pretty sure it's a, well, that's the thing. Is that a lowercase u, or is that the Greek letter mu? No, it might be a lowercase u actually. Like, I think I exaggerated because mu has like a longer vertical line, right? I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that's just a lowercase u, it's not a mu, as I thought it was. Oh. That makes it... that makes it make more sense. Definitely. You know. I think it does refer to the speed. It's definitely not the acceleration. And again, how do you measure acceleration? Okay, that's a question that you might be able to answer. What unit is used to measure acceleration? Do you also use kilometers per hour? Or meters per hour or miles per hour? Or is it like a different unit that you use? Because it wouldn't make sense to measure it per hour because it's something that constantly fluctuates, right? I don't know. How will you measure acceleration? Because the only thing that I can think of, meter divided by s elevated to 2. Oh, s is seconds. Well, thanks. That's also pretty useful. Unfortunately, I'm probably not gonna remember. Like meters per second. Yeah. No, that makes sense because as I was saying, doing it per hour wouldn't make that much sense. Wait, what the fuck is that wall? Wait, when you get to a corner, the wall gets absolutely scuffed. That's the same thing that happened in the tutorial. How the fuck am I supposed to do that? The wall seems like it has no response at all when it reaches the corner, right? Yeah, it gets cut unless I'm supposed to jump. Seems that we reach the first offensive part of the game, as Tusk would like to say. Does this game has a story? Yeah, the story is that you went to the Steam store and you bought this game. Did I get stuck? I think I just got stuck. Oh shit, what the hell? Alright. Damn. Those are some interesting physics, I gotta admit. Careful. I need some acceleration for this, I think. Okay, I gotta be careful here. Some of these levels seem like they are quite long, or well, quite long. They are not that short. You gotta be careful not to fuck up at the end. But no, to answer your question, no, it doesn't have a story. You just run. Oh shit. Changing the aspect of the platforms, or at least the light. Oh, these are... oh, never mind, I thought it was zip lines. Well, that's weird, I still haven't seen a single zip line. I'm assuming that's gonna be in more advanced levels, which will be weird, because I don't think you can do many things with a zip line, right? I mean, what will you do? You just need to hold the jump button, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Oh, I need to slide. Oh shit, damn, that was pretty fast. Jesus. The slide is like, it increases your speed so much. That's fucked up. Ah, damn it. You could like jump off the zip line at the right time. Yeah, that's probably like what they are gonna do. How is it going, AC Borsham? Yeah, it's very... it could be like that. Fuck that other trapdoor, nice. Also, you know, I think that this is the perfect opportunity to ask, because as I say before, I don't know much about physics. What's the difference between momentum and inertia, or whatever you pronounce that last word, which is the name of the game? Because I always thought that they were the same thing, but if they have different names, they can be the same thing, right? I will assume that they are different things, but I don't know. Are they? And if they are, what's the difference? Oh, what the hell? Oh, that was a teleport. Ah, fuck me. Damn it. But you know. Like, in fact, now that I think about it, if someone asked me to describe what inertia is, I wouldn't know what to answer, to be completely honest. Because if I will define it, I will probably define it the same way as I define momentum, but I'm pretty sure they are not the same thing, right? First off, momentum is mass times velocity. It's always conserved in a system. Conserve? What does it mean, conserve? So I understand mass times velocity, I think, kinda. You know. You gotta take into account that when I say that I don't know shit about physics, I actually mean it. So even terms that could be considered very basic, I kinda don't know what they mean. Conserved means that the total momentum value stays the same. Stays the same from the beginning of the movement to the end? Is what you're trying to say? Is why it's harder to move an object with high mass, for example? But wouldn't the momentum change when for example, well, as you say, it's mass times velocity. If the velocity changes, doesn't that mean that the momentum will change too? Ah, fuck. I think that's kinda the point of momentum, right? But you know. Damn it. It's harder to move an object with high mass than one with low mass. Yeah, that's for sure. That's definitely the case. I will agree. Like for example, if I try to pick up Mr. Tusk, that wouldn't be that big of a deal. He's not that heavy, you know. But if I try to pick Mr. Colo, yeah, I don't think that will be a good idea. Inertia is basically the property that you continue to move at the same speed in a straight line in space if you're not accelerating. Your dick has a big momentum. But it shouldn't be moving. If it's moving, I think you might have a problem. So, see, that's what I don't understand. You say that inertia is the property that you continue to move at the same speed in a straight line if you're not accelerating, right? Like, that means that if I launch something, like... No, that's probably a bad example. No, a better example will be... I guess if you roll a ball and when that ball stops accelerating, it keeps moving because of inertia, right? But why will it be different from momentum then? Is it because momentum is more like a unit than a concept? I don't know. It seems like they are very similar in that regard, right? Because they are both about, like, you know, I can't believe I can't get to any of those platforms. Though I think I kind of understand it. It might be, right, like momentum is more like a unit and inertia is more of a concept, right? Is that what it is? Is that like the main difference? Ah, nice. Are you shitting me? That's not enough? Then what's enough? Alright. I mean, it has to be like that, because I'm pretty sure that I can go to the left from there. But yeah. Oh. Ah, fuck me. Basically, both are closely linked. I see. Thanks for the explanation. Yeah, it's still something that, you know... See, this kind of things, that's the problem. They are the kind of concepts that if you don't apply in your day-to-day, it's very easy to forget. So even if I know that now, unfortunately, I probably will forget in a couple days, because that's how my memory works, you know. That's the fucked up part. I will probably have to ask again. But I will try to remember. Basically, inertia is a concept and momentum is a unit. Well, a unit. Can you say that momentum is a unit? Like, is it alright to call something a unit when in reality it's a result of two actual units? Because here momentum, as you said, it's what happens when you I don't know, you say multiply, right? When you multiply mass by speed. So will that count as a unit when it's in reality part of two other units? Or is it, or do you say it's like something else? Like, for example, well, speed, which is also, you know, distance divided by time, right? Is that a unit? I think it is, right? Like, it will be weird to not call speed a unit, I think. Finally, Jesus. It's not a unit, it's a quantity. Just, oh, okay. That's what I wanted to know. Thanks. It's quantity, not unit. Well, that's interesting, because I remember... No, it is right. No, it's okay, yeah, it's a quantity. So a quantity, it's usually the result of an operation between units. So sometimes the quantity can be the unit itself, right? I think. Like, for example, you can say that, you know, something like the quantity that you have of, I don't know, something like water is 3 liters or something like that, right? So that's a unit, but you can also use it to quantify, right? You should say that, hey, these are 3 liters of water, right? That's how it works. So I'm assuming that maybe that's more of how people say it, and less how it's represented in physics, right? Like, will it be correct to call, you know, meters a quantity. Meters, I mean, you know, wait, a unit is just a basic quantity. Oh, okay. So basically, yeah, that answers the question too. Nice. Thanks a lot for the physics lesson, AC Borgia. That's the physics lesson that, you know, don't remember having in high school. I probably did have it, but as I mentioned multiple times, physics in my high school was all about memorizing formulas and zero about actually, you know, reasoning what we were doing. So, you know, was a little bit hard. Then I had no speed there. Inertia is also linked to resistance to change in velocity. Resistance to change in velocity is why we say inertial mass. Interesting. Ah, fuck. That reminds me of that inertia drift, you know, that is mentioned in Initial D, which in theory is because the first drift is kind of like, well, but that's probably way more complex to discuss though, why that's called inertia drift, because as far as I understand, the inertia drift is about drifting in one direction and then quickly switching to the other one. Yeah, that's probably something that it's a little bit harder to explain, especially for an ESL like me. This is a strange game, oh for sure. That's one of the things that I like the most about streaming. Showing all these strange games that you're never gonna see. Well, I'm pretty sure if you look up this game on YouTube you will find it, but that's the point. You wouldn't look up this game on YouTube. Why will you? You don't even know it exists. That's why I like streaming weird ass games. Something... They are my favorite to stream, I gotta say. That was close. I like how I'm leaning in real life as if that will have any effect on the outcome. Uh-oh. It's basically based on the fact that even if you turn, your linear speed stays the same. So if you turn multiple times in succession, you keep a lot of your speed. And that speed that it keeps allow him to do a second drift, basically. Interesting. Though, when it comes to cars, it's way more complicated, I think, to start explaining what happens. Because, you know... I mean, you obviously use physics, but you also use a lot of... you know... mechanical engineering about the wheels, the asphalt, the engine. I think that, you know, that would have been something interesting to study, but just like any engineering degree, it's something that has so much unnecessary shit, you know, probably wouldn't be interested anyways. I'm pretty sure that I already asked you this question, AC Borgia, but what were you studying? Because I'm pretty sure that it's something related to engineering, right? I will assume. Ah, damn it. It's all physics in the end. Yeah, though I think, well, when it comes to cars, I think that chemistry also is quite important, right? When it comes to fuel and, you know, the combustion, I don't know how to pronounce that word, sorry, combustion? Damn it. Give me a second. How you pronounce that shit?
Combustion.
Combustion. Alright. Well, that was a weird... Combustion? You pronounce it like that? Alright. Good shit. But yeah, that. Whatever fuel does with that combustion, right? What kind of pronunciation is that? God damn it, fucking English never fails to surprise me. Combustion. Combustion, dude. You believe that it's pronounced combustion? I was an IT before. I'm getting into physics this year. Nice. Is it a physics degree? Are you going for like a full well, I don't know how to call it, full length, I guess, degree, or is it more of a course? There we go. Yes, nice. Is it 5 years? Because I think that's, well, that's the rule here. Well, the rule. That's usually what's common here, that degrees like that are 5 years. Well, obviously 5 years if you do everything perfectly. In France we can stop whenever we want, but I plan to go full length. Yeah, here you can also stop whenever you want, but well, obviously you're not gonna get the degree. Only if you go full length you get the degree. But you know, companies still hire people that are studying. Because, you know, this is a country where there is barely any engineers, so they are in high demand. So here they will hire you even if you haven't finished your degree, and even if you don't have any previous work experience before. But, you know, as I say before, that's because here everyone needs engineers. So in that case, there are a lot of job opportunities. But I definitely wouldn't recommend you to come to Latin America just to get a job, that's for sure. That's probably not a good idea. Well, I mean, if for some reason your only objective is having a job, then sure. But I will assume that you will want a job and living a good life. So probably coming here might not be the best idea. Especially because usually those kind of jobs are required on the big cities. And you don't want to go to a big city in this country. But, you know, at the same time, with all this remote work thanks to the pandemic, maybe you could do that. But then again, at that point, why will you even come here, right? I don't think I'm tough enough for Latin America. Well, it's not really about being tough, it's about knowing where to go. Like, I know that it's pretty easy to think that Latin America, it's basically the Wild West. But you know, it is the Wild West only in big cities. Well, big cities and also the places that are nearby big cities. That are not usually big cities by themselves, but they are as dangerous. So, you know, why not? Why not what? Big? Okay, what about it? I mean, but no, as I was saying, you just need to learn the places. Because, I mean, see, when it comes to foreign countries, and for example, I can put the example of your country, AC Borgia. When people think about France, what they think about, unless you are a France enthusiast, the first thing that, well, the first and only thing that comes to your mind is Paris, right? But that's clearly not the only place that France has, right? But it's the same thing with Latin America. Latin America, usually the shitty ass places are in the big cities. Obviously there are a lot of like rural, you know, villages that are way worse, but usually you don't even hear of those because they are so poor that they cannot even afford to be in the map. Why not big city? But I already say this. You don't go to a big city because that's where everyone that wants to have, you know, something goes. Big cities are a big target for everyone that is not from there to go there and try to, you know, make some money one way or another. The problem is that usually making money usually, you know, means being a criminal. So big cities unfortunately attract an insane amount of criminals, including criminals from other countries, which is the funny thing about it, you know. Pretty sure it's baguette, maybe fromage. Yeah, but it's basically the key, I think. I don't know how it's in other Latin American countries, but I think that at least in this country, find a city that is first of all a city, like not a village or like a town. Find a city that has a relatively low amount of population, and that should be the place to go. Obviously that means that you are gonna be far from a lot of shit, like for example, forget about getting hardware components in a city like that. Like forget about it, you're not gonna get it. Obviously you still have services that give that to you by delivery, but don't expect to just walk to a store that sells those. If you're not in a big city, forget about anything related to hardware. Well, except for very basic peripherals like mouse, monitors, and whatever, right? We do have a lot of stealing and scamming in Paris and really dangerous places, but the rest of the country is mostly safe. Yeah, well, that's pretty much kinda how it is here. Argentina, first of all, it's a very big country. You gotta keep in mind that Argentina is as big as multiple countries in Europe. So that in itself means that a lot of parts in the country are pretty much different countries, even though we are the same, considering the traditions and the situation. Our country might as well be divided in 5 other countries. But yeah, basically there are a couple of big cities that we have here. The most, well, obviously the most notable is the capital city, which is city of Buenos Aires, right? That's the capital city of the country and also the most important city in the country as well. The most rich city and the most anything except peaceful, the most anything that you can imagine is in that city. But yeah, as I said, it's a big city that basically has a lot of crime because everyone knows that that's where the money is. So, you know, everyone wants to get a piece, no matter what you need to do, right? You also have other cities like Córdoba and Rosario. I think those are the other two that you can consider big. I don't know much about them. Well, I actually do know about Rosario. The Rosario usually is not a city that a lot of people recommend because it's full of drug trafficking. For what a lot of people say. I don't know, I haven't been there, but they say that it's like the biggest drug trafficking point in the country. So you probably don't want to go there either. I don't know about Córdoba. All I know is that the people there have a different accent than in the rest of the country. Yeah, even a different accent than Argentinian Spanish, which is already a different accent from Spanish. So yeah. But you know. Usually I will recommend staying away from those big cities. The rest of the country is obviously a very mixed bag. You have some places like, well, there is a province that is called Tucumán here, and apparently that place is very small, but has quite a lot of people, and a lot of people say that there is a lot of crime there, for example, because I think it's kind of a poor place, so there is a lot of crime, I think, in that very condensed piece of province. But you know, the same way you have that, you also have cities in the south of the country that are very wealthy and, you know, that are very cool. And when I say cool, I mean both in that they are nice and that they are really cold, because obviously they are at the south, closer to the South Pole than any other city, right? But yeah, it's basically about knowing where to go. But yeah, basically, if for some reason you want to come to Latin America at some point, keep in mind that not the whole place is like the Wild West, but also keep in mind that the economy is fucking garbage wherever you are. So, you know, if you want to become a millionaire, like if that's your objective, don't come to Latin America. Unless, you know, you are already a millionaire and you should come here to settle down. But if you want to become one, don't come here. If you are not already one and you want to become one, it's one of the worst places to go. I guess, well, after Africa, probably. But, you know, yeah. Basically something to be cautious about. Other than that, well, you also gotta keep in mind that, I mean, people here speak Spanish, and the Spanish that we that we speak is usually very distinct. So, you know, I don't know why you will want to feel like a native in this country, but if for some reason you want to become like a native here, you will have to learn so much how to speak like a native. Because even learning Spanish is not enough. You have to learn the specific accent that we have. But I don't know why you will want to be a native here. I mean, to feel like a native here. I mean, I'm pretty sure that a very low percentage of the population is proud of being a native of this country, so you know. I've been to some poorer countries before and living conditions aren't exactly the best for long-term living. Yeah, it's all about basically... Well, it depends on what are the living conditions that you are willing to put up with. That's the thing. Like, for example, I mean, obviously, I'm thankfully not even close to being poor. So in my particular case, and obviously for my particular standards, my living conditions are very, very good. But obviously, for example, I don't know if to you not being able to just go to the street and go to a convenience store and buy hardware, like if that's something that you really need, well, yeah, the living condition wouldn't be too good for you. But you know, if you don't mind about ordering shit and get it in 1 week or maybe 2, well, then it's not very bad. You should wall run at the end if it's possible. You mean to skip this platform? The problem is that the whole speed gets resetted. That's the issue. Also, no. Oh, you mean wall running until the last platform? No, you can't do that. The last wall is not wall runnable. Only the walls that have arrows are the ones that you can wall run. Now it's the perfect time to invest for the recovery. See, no. I will tell you what happens when you try to invest in this country, Yami. When you try to invest in, at least Argentina, I don't know about other Latin American countries, but if you try to invest here, what's gonna happen is the state is gonna steal all the money that it can from you, and then that same state people that steals that money from you doesn't use it for the country, but use it for accounts, for personal accounts that they have in other countries, like for example, how do you say this country in English? Swiss? Like, you know, I know that in their native language it's Switzerland, but I don't know how you say it in English. I think it's Swiss, right? Damn it. Well, I'm not sure, but the point is that usually they have what we here call offshore accounts, and they steal your money like that. Oh, it's also Switzerland in English? I thought it was Switzerland in Swiss. Right? Maybe not. Yeah. The point is, yeah, investing here is a bad idea. It's gonna go to the pockets of the politicians, and it's not gonna be redistributed at all. And you're also not gonna get more money out of it at all. So yeah, no, investing here is a bad idea. Unless you're fine with losing your money. I mean, sure. But I don't think you will be fine. I mean... I really have no fucking clue how to do this, by the way. Ah, there we fucking go. It's just very weird the way the double jump in this game works. Basically, the faster you double jump in this game, the higher you jump. I will show you right now. Like, if you do this and then jump, you can see that that's barely a jump. But if you do this, look at how high I jump. So if you jump really fast on that double jump, oh, that shit was supposed to get raised. And it's funny because the reset button doesn't reset the position of this thing. Wait, really? Are you gonna race or not? There you go. Ah, damn it, dude. The worst part is that it goes down. I don't want it to go down. I want it to go up. But which side? No, definitely left side. Damn, can you even do that jump? Doesn't seem like a doable jump. I mean, I'm assuming you can. Also, you really can re-enable this platform once you are in. That's fucked up. Yeah, okay, it's an instant double jump. And it seems that that's something that is gonna be used a lot more than I thought. The instant double jump seems to be a very important tool. Wait, why can't I run here? That's weird. But yeah, that's how the game works. It's a little bit weird, but it's the way it is. That's the exit, or is that a teleport? I can't tell. Sometimes it's very easy to... No, that's the exit. There you go. Shit. But yeah. In any case, I don't know. Basically, if you try coming here, you need to investigate a lot of things. I can help with some. I mean, obviously, when it comes to information, or at least like general things to be aware of, but just like any other country, you have to investigate. It's just the way it is. Yeah, that's fucked up. There is also something that a lot of people think when they come to Latin American countries from more wealthier countries, is that you can come here, and since your currency here is so expensive, you can live like a millionaire. And that's actually true. Like, for example, in your case, if you use euros, right, which is your currency, what you might think that it's a low amount of euros, here it's a lot. So that's something that a lot of people do, and it's a very smart plan, I guess. Like, you really live like a millionaire, but obviously you gotta know where to go and how not to get scammed. Especially because for a lot of people here, a foreigner is like a very easy target for scams. What the fuck, dude? My mother lives in Colombia, and what she tells me sounds like a gangster movie. Well, I don't know much about Colombia, but I know that, as I say multiple times, it really depends on where you live. I'm assuming that if you live in Bogota, right? It's the capital city of Colombia, I think, right? I think it's Bogota. Well, I think. Well, if it is, just like any, big city here, yeah, you're probably gonna hear that shit, because that's usually where all of the pieces of shit are concentrated. It's hard to convert back to euros. Yeah, no, I mean, obviously, if you were to decide something like that, I will assume that you will do it for, you know, like that you will do it to choose to stay there, to settle down. So yeah, obviously, if your plan was to go back to Europe, then yeah, bad idea, probably. Well, yeah, definitely bad idea. But yeah. I have no fucking clue how to do this fucking jump. The wall jump is even more shank than the double jump. And the double jump is already very shanky, but it seems way worse when you have to combine both at the same time. Especially because it doesn't seem to give a shit what direction I'm looking at. It launches me forward no matter what. But, you know. Yeah, I don't know what you want me to do here. Maybe you want me to use all that momentum to ignore the right wall, but I don't think I can make it. Can I? Well, I guess let's find out. There is also something that I'm not doing that I probably should be doing, which is when you slide. Yeah, not like that though, but if you slide and you jump, you can do that, basically. This is really like Warframe used to be. Like before one of the updates in Warframe, you could go a lot faster by doing slide jump. Like that. But it's still not enough. Or maybe it is, but I need to plan it more carefully. It's a little bit weird the way the slide jump... What the fuck? Okay. The slide jump works. I don't know exactly how it works. Right? Like sometimes you get launched so far, and some other times it's basically like Titanfall 2. It also has that. Yeah, I usually like it when games have slide jumps. There aren't many games that have that though. It's pretty nice when they do have it. But you know, it's like, it's one of those things that if it's very buggy like in this game, it's definitely a problem to do so. Damn it. See, why didn't the momentum... Why wasn't the momentum bigger there? I don't know. I also wonder if there is a way to look at replays before beating the level. Are there even replays in this game? That's a better question. Let me see. View leaderboard. That thing? Is this guy a cheater? 6.6 no, 0.036. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like I can actually look at the replays. Yeah, that kinda sucks. Damn it. Well, that's a disappointment. But yeah, there is no looking at the replay, it seems. Well, in that case, I will have to figure it out by myself. Though, how the fuck do people do this in 4 seconds? Are they cheating, or are the physics that scuffed? Assuming that it's the physics being that scuffed. I mean, after all, that slide jump seems so fucking busted. Yeah. Seems so busted that, you know, you can probably break a lot of shit by doing that. Well, especially for people that do tool assisted shit. Because I'm pretty sure this thing doesn't have any sort of anti-cheat or anything like that, so, you know. And it's so hard to do though, to switch between one wall and the other. Because by the time I'm on the right wall, I'm already so low that there is nothing that I can do. It's fucked up, dude. But you know, it's okay. So it's something interesting because in this game, it seems that now you give me that momentum, you piece of shit. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, that you don't even need to click in this game. Like, you obviously move the mouse to, or, you know, look around and change your direction, but you don't click on anything. It's not like Cyber Hook where you need to use your hook or your finger pistols, right? I'm not sure, dude, what it depends on that you get so much momentum like that. It's like when you look away, the game purposely gives you a shit ton of momentum. Yeah, what the hell? It seems like it's only when you look away. Have you seen that shit? Well, the good thing is that I beat the level. The fucked up thing is that that's very fucked up. Like, the fact that depending on where you look, your jump is bigger, it makes no sense. But you know, if those are the rules, those are the rules. Won't complain. Maybe it's related to be hoping. What's be hoping? Be hoping. Oh shit. Damn, I got very lucky there. And again, I got lucky because for some reason that wall jump decided to launch me like a rocket. Huh? Well, that's weird. Wait, those walls are not marked as wall jumping walls. No, but it seems that the more you look away, the faster you go. It really feels like that's the case. If you look away from where you're going, it seems that you jump faster. I don't see how that has any logic in it, but that seems to be the case. Oh, nice landing. Are you fucking kidding me? This looks like Bunny Hop Fiesta, seeing how the speed works. But what is bunny hopping? It's a movement technique you often see in FPS games, basically that when turning and moving in the direction you turn, you go faster. I don't think I understood that, to be completely honest. It's often used to keep the speed while jumping, which is why it's called bunny hopping. So you're seeing that as long as I'm turning, when I'm moving in the air I go faster. Is that what you try to say? Pressing left while turning the camera left? Yeah, but here it seems to be the opposite. Look at this. Well, not that, but the more I look away from the wall, the higher I jump. If I actually look forward, or if I go left, if I turn left, the wall jump disappears. But I have to look away, and it basically makes the jump go apeshit. See, like, that's the thing. the champ goes absolutely apeshit there. And it's only when you look away from where you want to go. Don't know if that's related to bunny hopping or if that's something particular that this game has. I don't know. I do remember seeing in some FPS games that yeah, you indeed need to do some weird movements while jumping to go faster, and I never understood why. And I still don't understand why. But maybe that's just that the physics are fucked up. I don't know. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. Damn, are you for real? Okay, if I want to do this, I need to look down. But well, even looking down, this seems like it's not gonna be easy at all. Oh, okay, at least I got that. Ah, you sack of shit. I can't believe they make me do these tiny little jumps. This is evil. This is actually evil. It's impossible to do them if you look away. I wonder if this jump is... I don't know if it's better to jump while that thing is going down or when it's going up, because when it's going down it seems that you don't have as much momentum, but at the same time the other platform is also going down. Yeah, it seems that it's better when it's going down. Damn it. It's some kind of physics bug that gave really interesting results, so now it's implemented for dynamic gameplay. Damn. Interesting. Yeah, I remember seeing it in a game that I think it's called Battalion. Is that possible? That it's a game that it's supposed to be set in World War II. And the game was called Battalion, but I don't know if it's still around. Like it was supposed to emulate, like it was supposed to be kind of like the classic Call of Duty games, kinda. Uh-oh. There you go. To the right. Yeah. Ah, that was close. You have to be shitting me. Nice. Oh, nice. Damn, that was something else. But yeah, I do remember that game Battalion having a tutorial even teaching you to do that, particularly. To do that weird jump, moving your camera around. Since I don't really play FPSs, I don't really know. I always say FPS has to be one of the genres that I play the worst. Like, I'm just really bad at FPSs. I don't think there are many other genres of game where I am so bad. I mean, obviously there are other genres that I'm bad at, but at the level of FPSs, I don't think so. There is also bunny hopping in Portal if you played it. Yeah, but obviously Portal is not a game that requires that sort of precision. Well, I guess unless you play user-generated levels. But if you play the levels of the main game, you don't need anything of the sort. Like, you just need to solve the puzzles themselves, and that's it, usually. Yeah, I played Portal quite a long time ago, honestly. I could play it again on stream, but you know, the thing is that, you know, that game is kind of like, you know, obviously this is gonna be quite a stoner comparison, but it's like Undertale in the sense that when you play it once, unless you had an accident and now you have amnesia, it's the sort of game that it's really not that good of an idea to play again, you know. Because I think that, what the fuck? I think that it's all about the plot twist and shit like that, you know, and the surprise element. But obviously, if you already play them, there really is not gonna be much surprise element to it. Nice. Jesus. This shit is nerve-wracking, dude. Especially in these long levels, I can tell you that the tension is real. I mean, unlike Cyberhook, it doesn't really make me hurt my... Doesn't really make me hurt my left hand, but it really makes me hurt my neck because of the tension. I enjoy replaying this kind of games. You notice new details just like rereading a book. Well, well, that's the thing. I'm the kind of person that doesn't read any books at all. I hate reading, and I hate books even more than reading. So yeah, I cannot relate to that sentiment. But you know, I think that eventually, like if you start for, oh, what the fuck, damn it, there goes the slide jump. But you know, it's like, if you eventually forget a little bit, I guess it's alright, but I think that you have to, I mean, to me, like I will have to forget a lot about the games to actually enjoy them again. Like for example, right now, if I were to play Undertale, for example, Undertale is a game that I remember almost everything about. Like I remember the characters, I remember the encounters, I remember the fights, I remember the music, I remember the plot twist, I remember everything. So I feel like that kind of game being replayed will be like not really a good idea to me. Because I feel like, as I say before, the most important part of those games is experiencing them for the first time. I mean, it's not like gameplay in Undertale is bad, it's actually pretty good, but I mean, it's not like it's the main focus, clearly. And the same thing, well, see, the problem is that Portal is a very unique game because it's a puzzle game. Obviously, I actually don't remember the puzzles from Portal, but at the same time, well, I guess that's something that I could do. Like, since I actually don't remember the details from Portal, like the details in terms of how the puzzles are solved, it might be a good idea to eventually replay them. The problem is that when it comes to the whole environment and the story, I won't be surprised because I know what the plot twists are, I know what happens, I know everything, right? So, one of those things. But it's okay. I mean, personally, I think that, at least in Portal, the story by itself is not really the main focus. Whereas in a game like Undertale, it definitely is. Phew, I almost didn't make it. I almost didn't make it. And we're back at the sky. Good shit. I keep getting achievements for completing a specific amount of levels. Like I just got an achievement for completing 30 levels. It's cool. But you know. Undertale will have had much more replayability with harder fights. Yeah, the problem is that Toby fought... Well, he actually did apparently a harder mode, but only in the first part of the game. I think that if you make your character, if you call it Frisk, the first chapter becomes hard. Like before you get to Toriel, like that whole part is a lot harder, I think. And then after that the guy says, well, that's all for this shit. And you know, I didn't play it though, but I saw someone mentioning it. That seems like quite a cool idea. Wait, how the fuck am I supposed to do that, Sham? Am I supposed to use the momentum of the platform to jump? You forgot about hard mode Undertale. Yeah, I mean, it's something that is not very mentioned, because it's kind of like an Easter egg, but it's totally a thing. Also, how is it going, Yannick? Well, that's a little bit more momentum, but not as much as I would like. I played it, it's not super hard, but it's fun. Yeah. Yeah, well, that reminds me. What happened with Deltarune? Because he didn't make the hard mode to focus on other projects, and Deltarune is obviously one of them. What happened with that game? It's been some time since I played Chapter 1, which is the only thing that was released. But he didn't release anything else, right? That's the only thing that he released, if I'm not mistaken. I'm about to buy something. Sakura bundle on Humble Bundle. Well, that's what Kael did. Kael bought all of the Sakura games. I don't know, dude. If you really like visual novels, sure. But keep in mind that 90% of them are visual novels. The only one that I remember not being a visual novel is Sakura Dungeon. Well, there's probably more, but that's the only one I remember. The other ones are all visual novels. What do I do with this? Oh! Okay, that's the exit. Damn, this shit are not synchronized, I can't fucking believe it, dude. Those are like the only two pistons that are not synchronized in the whole game. At least so far. Damn it, you sack of shit. I've only played one and half played another one. You think that you're gonna finish them? Well, maybe you will, you never know. But it seems that you don't finish a lot of the games that you play, Yannick, right? I think that you usually start a game, then you kinda... forget about it, right? That's kind of like how Mr. Colo does it. He also likes to start games halfway through and then just leave them there. It's true, I've been stacking up the backlog. Yeah, no, but I mean, see, that's the thing. You can have a backlog of games, but at the same time, when you start a game, you can finish it, which is kind of what I do. I have a gigantic list of, well, not gigantic, but I have some games to play, but when I start one, I finish one. Usually. Unless I don't like it or it's very hard. It's usually not the case, but it could happen. I mean, obviously Wings of B is the case. I mean, of a game that is really hard. A game that I didn't like, an example is La Mulana. That game, dude. That game really was something else. But you know. And the music seems to go, it got serious all of a sudden. Is this level gonna destroy my ass? That's how this music sounds like. Oh, I'm not gonna make it, damn it. Damn it. Remote college and gacha also fucked me up and haven't been able to focus on anything. I mean, as I say before, I still recommend you Genshin Impact. I know that you said multiple times that you're not interested, but that's like the definitive gacha game, I feel. It's the one. Oh man. Need more momentum there, you suck of shit. But yeah. Well, obviously that's the thing. If you start focusing on Genshin, you definitely won't be able to focus on the other two things. Oh, and of course Yami will show up. See, you're actually getting baited, Yami. You think that I'm actually speaking, I'm talking about Genshin, but in reality I'm just baiting you. I'm just baiting you just so you respawn. And you're falling in my trap every single time. You are just falling for it. Very easily too. I don't even need to be creative, I just need to say I recommend you Genshin and you appear. A very easy bait. Come on, bro. No, but I mean, for real, it is a game that I definitely recommend. Our Knights is Chinese gacha. Yeah, I saw that. There is an image that someone linked in the Discord that apparently there were 3 very popular gachas and they are all Chinese. Though I don't know what was the third one, because I know that Genshin and Arc Knights was there, but I don't know what the third one was. So how the fuck do I do this jump? Oh, like that, there you go, good shit. Also, so far, all of the zip lines that this game has, none of them was about precision. Was all about Did I actually clear all the levels? Oh, never mind, no. There is still Annex and Unify. I clear all of the classic levels. Wait, there is actually a star rating? I didn't know that. No, that's a difficulty rating, I'm assuming. Yeah, that's a difficulty rating. Okay. You should need inertia. I know. Okay, so this is apparently like, I'm assuming, content that was additionally added after the first launch of the game, right? Also, I gotta say, dude, I mean, I know that this sort of graphics are very easy to achieve nowadays because of the amount of frameworks that there are out there, but dude, the game looks so good. The game looks really... I mean, look at these reflections. I mean, I know that with the bitrate, it's something that you probably cannot appreciate very well, but it looks so good. It looks absolutely good. Really something that they did a good job at. Though I'm glad that that's the case. That if you are a small developer, it's easy to make a game that has outstanding graphics. Obviously a different story is actually optimizing it, but you know, at least you can make it look like ah, fuck, damn it, I got burned. That's the first time that I see a flamethrower, funnily enough. The classics level, none of them had one. Also here I think it's the first time that you're forced to use a slide jump. That's interesting. Oh, slow down. Oh wait, you actually need all of that momentum? Oh, this is gonna be a clusterfuck. This is gonna be an absolute clusterfuck. Need to keep all that momentum just like that? A little bit weird, dude. Yeah, I gotta say that the physics of the game are incredibly... have a lot of shank, really. They do have a lot of shank. Damn it. Wait, the fire randomly appears? They didn't do anything different there. Are you kidding me that the fire is actually random? I gotta admit that that's quite funny, but... why? Why will you make the fire RNG? It's not like you can dodge it anyways, you're just supposed to wait. Well, that's funny. I definitely gotta admit that it's pretty funny. Though it's pretty fucked up because this level I think is all about that. It's all about abusing the slide jump and then later on abusing the fucked up momentum from the wall jump. Okay, but it's very fucked up. Static Mike is also funny. Yeah, I agree. It is quite funny. Definitely one of my favorite things. I think the most fucked up part is that the slide jump is not even something that is like, it really feels like a bug. Because it's not like something that you can just do by sliding. It's something that you do like... I think after a very specific slide. It doesn't work any other way. Ah, man. RNG on fire. Can you believe that? RNG here. what do I do here? Do I try to abuse the physics or what? I can't imagine any other way, so... Ah, fuck me. Wait, what? Oh, there was a bouncer! I got so lucky there. Did you see that shit? There was a bouncer there that I didn't see. And it actually propelled me to the end. Damn. Accidental win is the best win. Was beautiful. See? Guess the randomness had to be on my side. Speaking of which side do I go? Oh, this shit goes down. Yeah, that's the funny thing. It goes down, but it doesn't go up. Unless you restart the level. I think I'm supposed to choose jump while it's going up. You get some more speed because of that. It's weird. They say before, it's mostly... You really seem to have to work around the game physics. It's like the game wants you to figure out how this messed up physics actually work. Because it's definitely not normal. I feel like a lot of these things that this game has are bugs. Are bugs in the physics that are there. And at least these levels that I'm doing right now rely on them. It's a little bit weird, but you know. Don't particularly mind. I mean, not that much. Will be worse, I think. You know. Damn it, dude. You suck of shit. You really had to not let me go there. But it's okay. I expect that these levels are probably gonna be a lot harder than the quote-unquote base levels anyways. But you know, it's okay. Also, something interesting is that apparently there was another game that released in 2016 that was also called Inertia, but it's not this one. Guess well, obviously. Well, that will be funny. Can you imagine this game releasing in 2016 with these graphics? Will be considered one of the best games of all times. Just like The Last of Us. That's funny to think about it. Like, imagine if a game like this with these graphics released in 2006. It really will be considered one of the best games of all time. For graphics alone. The same way that The Last of Us is considered like that pretty much because of graphics alone. Because fuck that game, dude. Well, graphics and I guess the story. But you know. In any case, the most important thing is that I'm not sure that green door. The tutorials say that green doors are fake. For some reason, I don't know why they are there then, but apparently green doors are fake. I enjoy the vibing music. Yeah, the music is nice, it's what I was saying earlier. This and Cyberhook are very good in the music department. Which is the nice thing about these games. The music is definitely something that makes it easier to, you know, look past some of the game flaws, right? That's something that always helps. I mean, it really helps on Touhou, believe it or not. Most Touhou games have flaws everywhere. Well, everywhere. That's a little bit of an exaggeration, but there is a lot of Touhou games that, you know, have some questionable design choices when it comes to gameplay, right? But the music in Touhou is so godlike that you don't really, you know, you don't really pay too much attention to things that would otherwise be, you know, a little bit of a flaw. Like, for example, you know, Kagero in stage 3 of DDC, Touhou 14, right? That boss is absolute fucking horseshit, right? But it's a boss that when you remember it, you remember the music first and foremost, right? That sort of thing, like, ah, come on. Well, at least that didn't kill, but that's hard, dude. Well, at least the exit is there. Yeah, nice, 69. But yeah, Touhou is a great example of that. There are a lot of bosses that are just fucking horseshit, and if they didn't have a good theme, you probably will remember how fucking horseshit they are. And I think that Kagero is one of the best examples of that. Well, other than the music, a lot of people remember the howling. Kagero screaming into the moon. Probably what a lot of people remember as well. But few people remember how fucking bullshit the fight is. Okay, as we saw in the tutorial, these things kill you. Well, only if they hit you, that is. There you go. It's funny, it's interesting because the tutorial basically had things in it that were not really part of the base game. They were part of these levels that, as far as I understand, were probably added later. You know. That's quite cool. God damn it. Okay. Whoa. These jumps are pretty tough. It's basically an instant double jump. If you delay the double jump a little bit more, you're dead. Really don't want to imagine how this game is to speedrun. I mean, I'm assuming that at the end of the day it's just remembering exactly which inputs are the right ones, but still. With the physics being so... Wait, what? What you wanted me to do there? You wanted more speed? Maybe you want me to skip that platform before it. Damn it. That's fucked up. But yeah. A lot of these jumps are very, very fucked up. Very precise too. And even when with the acceleration being so instantaneous, it's still hard to properly do it. I wonder if I can get to the bouncer from here. Only one way to find out. Nope, you can't. Damn it. I thought you might be able to, nope. You can't. The problem is that the jump that comes from it seems to be very complex too. You know, all of the shams right now are quite complex, honestly. Are definitely not easy at all, especially like this one. Feels like such a hard jump, and I think that it's because I'm fucking up. You're not supposed to stop. You're supposed to do this all very fast. Like as soon as you land, I think you're supposed to jump again like that. It's still quite hard. I don't know how I've been getting it right all this time though. I wasn't even paying attention. Yeah, somehow I've been getting it right all this time. Yeah, like that. It's basically an instant double jump after you land, but it also has to be instantly after you land. Not easy at all. It's quite complex. Alright. Now the problem is here, you need a lot to jump from here to there. But I'm not sure what you need. Because if I do a double jump like that, I fall from higher, but I don't know if that's what you need. I don't think if what you need is fall from higher or just be faster. I don't think you need to be faster. I think you actually need to fall from higher, so that way you end up jumping higher. I mean, it's supposed to be a bouncer. It's the way it's called. I'm assuming that it bounces you off depending on how fast you do it. Well, how fast, how... Wait, really? How did that not work? I specifically didn't want to look into the bouncer to be faster, but it ended up backfiring. Oh fuck, this is backfiring as well. Actually, let me check something real quick. If I do this, do I jump higher every time or... No, right? No, it's always the same height. No, it's always the same height, damn it. So I really wonder how to do that last jump, because I couldn't do it normally. At least I think I couldn't do it normally. Alright. It's definitely not possible to do it like that though, so it has to be some other way. Not exactly sure how, but it's definitely a different strat. This one ain't working. I feel like it's just needing to jump from higher, but I don't know, dude. The game, the way the physics in this game work is a mystery. Alright, maybe I could try... No, I don't think I can jump straight. That's the issue. Well, there is something that I want to check though. If I do this... Yeah, but I still don't jump any higher even if I don't... Right? Oh, unless... For some reason I can jump a lot higher depending... Yeah, if I do the jump very early. There we go. Whew. In 1 minute. Good shit. That's a lot of spinners. It's okay. But yeah, as I say before, the physics of this game work in very strange ways. Wait, you want me to go up there? Yeah. Some jumps really look impossible until you do the instant double jump. Ah, that wasn't enough horizontal speed. Damn it. So, compared to the last one, this level seems very easy, because that's already the Etsy right there. Yeah. That was weird. It was a very easy level. Maybe we are already in the second set of levels or something like that. I will need to go to the stage selection screen to find out. Oh, we got some wall jumping going on. Well, I actually got it this time at least. Oh damn, you're not supposed to land on this platform? Wait, is this platform? Oh, never mind. No, never mind. You are supposed to. Oh, well, you're also supposed to use the momentum to jump up there. God damn it. So I'm pretty sure that I can still use my momentum to get all the way to the other platforms, I think. How the fuck did I do this last time? Damn it. I find it pretty fucked up when there is a jump. There is a jump that I do very easily, and then I can't do again. How the fuck did I do this jump, dude? Like that. It's quite precise. Oh fuck. Damn it. Well, that works. Jesus. Physics. Ah, man. I thought that platform kept going until the end. But I'm very convinced that I can actually go all the way. Yeah. Well, there you have a speedrun skip. Damn, and the level ends here? Is that a world record? I'm pretty sure it's not. What's the world record here? 2 seconds. That's a cool world record. 2 fucking seconds. I really want to see the replays of that shit. But the game doesn't feature that. I wonder if they are available in YouTube though. Those ridiculous times. Would be cool if it was. Definitely need momentum, vertical momentum there. There you go. Oh, come on, dude. And the exit is just there. That's the positive thing. Like, this level seems to have quite the precise jumps, but it doesn't seem like they are very long, at least so far, and I hope that they continue that way. I wonder if this game has a soundtrack separately. You know how a lot of games on Steam usually have a soundtrack that they sell separately? Oh shit. No. That was very close. I can't believe that just happened. I feel so dumb right now. You know, as I was saying, there is a lot of games on Steam that sell the soundtrack separately. And it would be cool if this game sold it separately too. So sometimes it's funny because the soundtrack a lot of times is more expensive than the game. You know? It's like, why? At the same time, there is a lot of people that, for example, games like Guilty Gear, they enjoy the music more than the game itself. And that's definitely understandable. Really? That's where you let me go? Oh, it let me go because I stopped pressing W. That's the rule of the zip lines. You stop pressing W and you stop altogether. And that jump is really fucked up. Like how I'm bending all of my body just to do these fucking jumps, dude. Okay. Keep it cool. These are two very easy jumps, dude. Don't fuck it up on this. It's like, come on, bro. Of all of the places to fuck it up. Oh, okay. Isn't it this fire? Wall jump? No. Now what? Damn it, I was supposed to use the momentum to jump, but I didn't even know where I was going. Sack of shit. I think that at this point it's safe to assume that if there's one of those ascending platforms, it means that you need to jump before it reaches the end. The question is when. I didn't even see. I can't even see the direction that I'm supposed to jump. Oh, it's forward. Okay, well that shouldn't be a problem there. Have to keep looking forward. Nice. And now what? Okay, that's the exit, but if I fall down there... I can't believe that the speed was so low after I double jumped there that I couldn't get to the platform. That's also another fucked up rule in this game. Sometimes, I don't know if it's when you double jump or when you do a single jump, it locks your current speed. Like, for example, if you jump at 300 units, or like what happened there, I jumped at 75 units and I couldn't move any faster than that. But the fucked up part is that it only happens sometimes, I think. It's not something that is constant, right? That is, you know, a specific rule, or at least I can figure it out. Nice. Well, this should be... this is done. No. Why did Gmail mark a YouTube comment email as a spam? Well, that's pretty easy to answer. There is a lot of YouTubers that probably have shit ton of comments that are tired of receiving emails every time someone comments. So they are marked as a spam. Obviously there is a good question that you could make out of it, and it's why Gmail itself, considering that it's you know, property of Google, which is the same one that has YouTube, why doesn't it add it as an exception since it's their property? Well, you know, I don't know the answer to that. Man, I fucking hate that restriction on speed after you jump. It's so dumb. It doesn't make any sense. Damn it. But you know, the thing here is that most of the rules on this game make no fucking sense, so it's okay. I mean, it's fine. Every game has their own rules, so you just gotta deal with it. You gotta learn and deal with it. I mean, you gotta learn them first, and then you have to learn how to deal with it. Here. So remember to jump from something like that. Okay. What about this? There are... Okay. There is a platform. Nice. That was quite a fun easy level. I got an achievement called Completionist, because I think that I finished the levels of that pack. So there is one more pack that is Unify. How many levels are there gonna be, I wonder? It starts here. There doesn't seem to be many. I don't want to see exactly how many they are, though I'm assuming they are 5. Judging by the length of the scroll bar, I think these are 5 levels. And judging by the looks of it, it seems that they are gonna be hard levels. Wait a second, is this what I think it is? Isn't this the first level? Is it called Unify because it has multiple levels at once? Is that what you're gonna do to me? Because I think that's the case. But at the same time, I don't remember this particular... No. No, it is, yeah. It's exactly what they are doing. Damn it. Are you for real, game? You're gonna make me do... Yeah, this is the second level. Just that I think those sparks of light are new, but other than that, this is basically replaying the same levels. Just that if you die once, well, I'm assuming that you have to start from the first one all over again. Which shouldn't be a problem on these first levels, but it's definitely gonna be a problem on the later levels. I don't even know how many they are gonna make me do in a row. Well, at least I want to get one of these out of the way, just to see how many I can expect. But it's definitely something that I'm not interested in doing. I mean, come on, bro, I already beat these levels. It's a little bit of a disappointment, damn it. Just like Cyberhook, this game also ends in a little bit of a disappointing note. Is that how first-person platformers are all gonna end? Well, at least that's the end of this first one. But yeah, as I say before, the last ones are definitely gonna be a problem. Yeah, I'm assuming it is like that. Well, let's see. I'm gonna keep going until I get stuck. If I get stuck in one of these Unify levels, it can go eat a dick. Because as I say before, I don't really feel like replaying the levels that I already played just without checkpoints. That's ridiculous, to say the least. In fact, I felt like there were a lot of levels where the lack of checkpoints was very fucked up. So imagine having lack of checkpoints on an already lack of checkpoints. Definitely not a cute combination. Though it is pretty funny how after practicing and knowing how the physics work in the game, how everything else feels so I mean, everything at the beginning of the game feels so easy to do. It's quite funny. Quite funny because it's just one of those things where, you know, I remember some of these levels taking me multiple attempts to beat. But now that I know that the instant double jump is the most broken movement that you can have. Wait, and what was I supposed to do here? Damn it, I actually forgot. So much for bragging about it, huh? I completely forgot where I was supposed to go here. How is the offense going? Well, I found this thing. Damn it. I fucked up my sandal. My bad. No, what was I about to say? Well, first of all, I don't know where I'm supposed to land here. But that's besides the point. No, what I was about to say, Tosk, is that the game right now is basically combining multiple of the previous levels, making them have a single checkpoint. Like, for example, you have to complete levels 1 and 5 without dying altogether. I'm not really interested in doing it, but I just wanted to see how long I could go. And I think that I cannot even do this one in the first place. I don't even know where you're supposed to go in that level. I completely forgot. So yeah, I think that this might be it for this game. So I could also try the community generated levels. Apparently there are some community generated levels. So I don't expect them to be too many. You know, I technically beat the game already. This is just like a bonus mode, if you want to call it that way. Just a bonus mode for masochists. So, you know. Wait, what? Was that a bug? Oh, I'll take it. So this is the level. I don't know, I feel like I'm blind because I don't see any platform here. Damn it, and fuck you. I actually want to see that level normally. I think it's the 8th level, right? Or the 9th one. I think it's the 9th one. No, never mind, it's the 8th one. Damn it, I was right at the beginning. So how did I do this 8th level here? Like, shouldn't be that big of a deal. It's this one? Wait, is it this one or is it another one? Wait, no, it's actually... Damn it, I'm stupid. That was actually the 9th one. I'm actually a fucking dumbass. Okay, my bad, dude. Sometimes... Oh, you're supposed to go to the left, but I didn't even see that. This opening right there. You're just supposed to go to the left. Damn it. Okay, well, maybe I can beat that one. Yeah, as you can see, you have those levels that are just multiple levels at the same time. I guess I will try to do this one and then fuck the rest, because, you know, it's just too big of a pain in the ass. But, you know, it was still an interesting game, regardless of this unified mode being so fucked up. The normal levels and also the levels from that second pack were pretty cool. I got a spare game What you mean by a spare game? Sakura Gamer? Well, give it to Tosk. I'm sure he will enjoy it. No, I'm just kidding. Don't give it to Tosk. That's a bad idea. He doesn't like those kind of games. You know. In fact, I remember when I gifted him Mirror and he still has not played it. The heresy on that. He hasn't even played Mirror, dude. Can you believe that? Just like that. He doesn't know what he's missing. But you know, no, if it's a visual novel, try to find someone that actually likes visual novel, cause I definitely don't. So I don't know who you have added on Steam, but pretty sure someone will give them a better use than me, that's for sure. I can't believe how the game made me lean on my fucking chair because I thought I was gonna fall. Can you believe that? This game makes you lean. Speaking of leaning, this is gonna suck. Okay, never mind. That could have been worse. Jesus. It's even more tense when you remember that failing once here means retrying the whole 5 stages. It's really, really tense. There you go. But yeah, as you can see, if I press next level, this one is already gonna be a pain in the ass to do 5 in a row. Because this is when the levels start requiring a little bit of more precise jumps. So not fucking up at all for 5 levels in a row doesn't seem like a good idea. I bought Steam games for $12. Yeah, that's usually what I do when there are those sales. Wait, where am I supposed to go here? I'm supposed to go to the right? Yeah. Damn, it's very hard to see with this new lighting because basically the illumination of the levels here is different from the base levels. So because of that, some parts are harder to see if you don't know that they are already there, obviously. Ooh, I almost fell. There you go. I got content for decades in my library. I don't know if for decades, dude. I mean, after all, for example, take a look at this game. This is a game that I played today and I'm probably never gonna touch again. A game that lasted like 3 hours, so I don't know. Like, you might think, like, for example, having like 100 games that you haven't played on Steam means that you have a shit ton of content. But a lot of those games are either pretty short, or maybe games that not even grab your interest, you know? Keep in mind there is Toho in there. Oh yeah, but I mean, I don't count Toho as a Steam game, you know? I mean, I know it's a Steam game, but like, you know. I mean, mostly because in your case it's very particular with Toho, you know. Like, if it was some random ass person, it would be different, but considering that it's you, when it comes to Toho, you can't treat it the same way as you would treat any other game. I think this is the last level, right? The last level of this level, obviously. Oh, I remember this shit. No. And that had to be the last one of that mixture. That's so fucked up, dude. Putting that level as the last one. Okay, so what are the user-generated content? Community levels. Wow. I gotta admit that's quite an interesting amount of community levels. Damn it. Oh, why doesn't it work? Isn't this handled through Steam? Why is this not available? Or do they have servers on their own? Though, to be completely honest, keep in mind that, well, you didn't see this, but when I opened this game for the first time, it gave me the option to open the firewall just for this game. So I think it doesn't actually use Steam. Well, I mean, I did beat all of the levels, and the ones that I didn't beat are recollections of previous levels all crammed together. So honestly, I think that this is a very good place to finish the game. I think. Well, there is a creator, but what's the point if you cannot even share it? What? Spawn object? Wait, where? Huh? Well, that's interesting. Game. No, I don't want to upload it. Right? No, fuck that. Yeah, for someone that is creative, there are levels that you can create, but honestly, if you can display them here, it seems like kind of a waste. Well, in any case, that was Inertia. It was a cool game, to be quite honest. I mean, especially for the price that I picked it up, it's pretty cool. I feel like if the user levels actually work, this game will be even better. But I don't think they are working. Or unless maybe Steam is down at this moment, but I don't think that's the case. So yeah, she's for Inertia.